Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Hans, and I hope you all are having a good time. And tonight I'm going to talk to you about apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar, which is it's an elixir of life, and many people don't know still about the benefits of apple cider vinegar, mainly the organic apple cider vinegar, which looks like this. And as you can see, it has got a almost like clean solution here, and at the bottom there is like a murky sediment. This murky sediment is called the mother of the apple cider vinegar, and the mother has got some amino acids and got a good culture of bacteria and some fibers also, which is very good for the gut. So, and now I will show you how I make my own apple cider vinegar. Now, I call it organic because I make it at home and I don't process it. It's a raw apple cider vinegar. But I don't have any organic apples, so I just buy the regular apple from the store. And I cut it into cubes like this. And for this container, I'm using 5 apples. And I'll just show you like the way I cut the apples. So I just cut it into 2 first, and then into quarters, like that. And then I remove the middle section together with the seeds because they are not organic, so I'm not putting that in my vinegar. So this, once it is done, then for this I have used 5 apples, and for each apple I use 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, or call it raw sugar. So I have bought the red part brown sugar, and you will see this is the red sugar, the raw sugar or brown sugar. So 5 apples, so 5 tablespoons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then for the fermentation I used bottled water. I don't use tap water for that, it's filtered water. I'm using Canada Springs. So I just mix the water with the sugar first. I have a homogeneous mixture of the sugar and the water, so it'll be a nice solute. And then I pour it into these apples. So you see the color is the brownish, nice brownish color. So I have still some more sugar in this container. I pour some more water. And here I am. So I have put most of the sugar inside, and now I will cover these apples with water. Everything has to be underwater. So now I will use a wooden spoon to mix everything. Put this here. So I'll mix everything well together. And why I'm not using a metal spoon, because this mixture with the apple and the sugar, fermentation has already started, and the reaction between a metal and vinegar is not really good. I hope many of you have already heard about that. If you have not yet, so the reaction of metal and vinegar. So that's why I'm using this wooden spatula. Stir it. So just remember, for 5 apples, I have 5 tablespoons of raw sugar. Plus, I've added the filtered water, and I will cover everything with water. Everything has to go under water, because if the apples are left in the air, then that's not a good reaction. There, it can catch mold. And now to push everything down, I will just fill this plastic bag with tap water, because the apples, they are light and they will try to come up, and they will get over, and there will be a reaction with oxygen. Then that is not good for your vinegar. So now I'll just push them down, put the spatula in this plastic bag that contains regular tap water, and then push the apples down. Some of the sugar water is coming off. So what I will do, I'll just remove a little bit of the water from the plastic bag, drop it in the sink. And you can see now I'm using like a metal, because I'm not in contact with the vinegar, which has started like a fermentation process already. So because this is the water that is contained in the plastic bag. And then I will just wrap this around, and I'll make a little slit here, so that because the circumference of the plastic bag is not as big as the container, so I'll just open it a little bit like this. And then I will put a cheesecloth on top, and I will put the cover, but I'm not going to press the cover too much, just slightly, because what happens during fermentation, carbon dioxide is produced, and if you don't let the carbon dioxide go out, then the water will tend to go up and it start like leaking. If you keep it in a cupboard, it may create a mess. And this you have to keep it in a place which is never too hot, not cold also, because if it's too hot it can go bad, and if it's too cold it will take too long to ferment. So just keep it in a place where it is room temperature. You can put it on your kitchen counter, but still a little bit away from your oven. Keep it on the kitchen counter and let it ferment there for about 6 to 8 weeks. You can 6 weeks. You can go to